Welcome to Her Designed Life, where we talk about money, how to earn more, save more, and lead a thriving life. Today I'm going to talk about how to create a customer roadmap. A customer roadmap is the experience that your clients and or customers will experience from the time that they first get to know you to the time that they book and continue to work with you. So creating that customer roadmap means that you need to take the time to consider how you will help your clients reach their goals faster. So let's start with the first and most important topic. That is your audience. So many people are trying to make a quick buck these days, but they're not really trying to create real and positive solutions for other people and for their lives. And so what you want to first consider is, who is your audience? For me, I'm very clear about who I serve and my audience, so that helps me determine the types of content that I create that will help support other people on their journey in their life and beyond. And so once you determine who your audience is, you can then decide how you want to bring them from point A all the way to point Z. So today I'm going to first walk you through how, once you've determined your audience, to create that customer roadmap. Once you create your customer experience and you understand who your audience is, you need to go through the next step of understanding who you are. The best thing that you can do to create a clear indication of who you are, what you do, and what you sell is to create a very clear pitch. Creating a pitch is the easiest and fastest way for people to understand if connecting, following, liking, or subscribing to your channels and social media is going to benefit them in any way. Do your posts inspire them? Are they something that they feel like they need more inspiration, knowledge, or do they feel like they're walking with you on a same or similar journey? So creating that kind of content to connect with who you are, what you do, and what you sell or offer. Those are the most important things that you need to do to create profitable offers that lead to success, not only for yourself, but also for the people that you serve, because that's what you got into this business or your side hustle or your side gig to do, is to help people to continue to improve their lives. And so what you want to do after you create that engaging bio is to go to the next step. Okay. This is the part where people get really confused, and that is how to create a booking link. The good news is I'm going to walk you through the steps of how to create that booking link and also what you need to consider and a couple of the helpful tools. Creating a booking link is the next step in the customer experience or roadmap. And so a couple of the helpful tools that I have created and used in the past have been Acuity. Acuity is completely free. They do also have a paid version, but the free one is completely adequate. This software tool is a great way for you to integrate into your website if you want to have scheduling links available there, or if you want to actually save the link for your scheduling system directly into your social media. The way you can do that is through Instagram and also through Facebook on your Facebook page, if you have a Facebook business page, is to create a booking link that allows people to connect and book your services immediately. I personally use Square Appointments. Square Appointments are easily used on my platform. I like their landing page. It's, again, really free and easy to use. Now, I will say that Square does charge a percentage of the amount of any sale that I get, but of course, that's part of the business that I understand needs to be paid as part of me using their platform. Another thing you can do after you create your booking link is to save that booking link. One of the easiest and most efficient ways that I save my booking link, besides putting it in my bio in Instagram and also in my Facebook page, is to actually create a way for me to save and send people via DM or message or email via Bitly. Bitly is a free platform where you can save all of your links and house them in one spot. This is a really simple way if you have really long URLs and you want to actually simplify them. And so to do that, what you need to consider is to create an account. Again, it's completely free, and then download the app directly to your phone. Okay, now once you've actually gotten a client to book with you, the next thing that you need to consider is how you will propose your services. This is where a website is so important. I can't stress that enough because a lot of people think that an Instagram page or a LinkedIn page or maybe even a personal Facebook is enough. It is not enough. You need to have a website to show who you are, what you provide, and the types of relevant topics that will help solve the problems for your clients and your community. And so for me, when I created my website, I used WordPress. It's a simple and very affordable way for you to create your website, although I know a lot of people really like Squarespace. Squarespace is also really easy. It's also very helpful for people who aren't tech savvy. I did decide to use actually both at one time, but for me personally, I use WordPress, and so there's a lot of great tools and resources that you can use to understand how to create that website. And once you create that website, the most important thing for you to do is serve up to your client or potential client what your services are and who you are through your story. That's so important. So the two main things that you need to consider is your About Me section and your Services section. Those two things will allow you to create a space of clearly listing out the services that you provide, a description of those services, and you may or may not want to actually post the actual price of those services or products. If you're serving up digital products, you definitely need to list the price. Or if you're serving some sort of physical product, you need to actually list that price as well. So creating that clear structure of people going from the time that they first speak with you or subscribe to your channel, then talking about the next step, which is connecting up with you either virtually or over the phone or through DM, and then creating a structure around how they can see what your services are. That's really important. Okay, now that we've talked about how to serve up your services and the list of descriptions, you need to consider the next thing, which is creating a proposal and or contract. A proposal is a list of your services customized by the specific concerns and questions of the client that you have spoken with. And so for me, I've created a template for my proposals. There's a lot of free resources out there and templates, but I've used my template through, I created a proposal template through Canva. I know it sounds crazy, but it was a free resource and I utilized it to the best of my ability. But you can easily create a beautiful template in Microsoft Word or Google Docs, as long as you make it clear and professional and it is showcasing what you offer that meets the needs of your clients. That's great. Okay, taking a step back, all of this is really important. And I say that because a lot of people try to just say, I want to book people, I want to make more money, I want to leave my job. So those are all really great goals, but the first thing you need to do is, again, create that roadmap of what the customer is experiencing. Are they experiencing things that are positive that can help them? Are they creating a better understanding of who you are and what you offer? Do they feel like they like you, they know you, or they can trust you? Those are all things that you need to consider before even pricing your products. I want you to understand this because this is the most important people that people often forget. You're not here to make money. You are here to solve a problem. Your problems that other people face in the world, they're real. There's families out there who need people like you to help them to overcome either financial difficulties or to help them with their marriages, their families, and other things. So this is not about making money. This is about solving a problem and how well you can solve that problem. So to solve that problem, we create customer journeys, we create customer roadmaps, we create a clear program for people to follow so that people can apply it effectively and actually realistically reach their goals and successfully help the people that they want to serve. Okay, so we've talked a lot about all of these steps leading up to creating that proposal. Now let's say you have a virtual meeting with somebody who booked you through a service online and they say, hey, I really want to work with you, and how do I pay you? This part is so important because people often forget that the payment process, the financials of business, is something that you really need to consider before you even take that first step of booking with a client. Because trust me, you'll feel overwhelmed when you're trying to figure out how to create an invoice last minute. So creating a contract and creating e-signatures are so important. I'm going to leave a list of the types of softwares that are also really helpful and a couple of them that are free. Personally, I create my template for my contract visible and available through a Google document. I then download the Google document into a PDF form and then I share it to my platform where I house all of my contracts, and then I create an e-signature where my clients can easily e-signature on that contract. And all of them are pretty standard. None of them are really different at all. I think maybe there might be some pricing differences here and there if I have like a special deal running. So I create that customer contract way before I'm even connecting up with a client. That way, if something happens, I don't have to worry and scramble. It's just a template that I use over and over and over again. Okay, after I have the customer e-sign their contract and I've e-signed my contract, I then make sure that I create a curriculum for my clients. So creating that contract and creating that experience with people is really going to benefit you in the long run, because people are going to be able to take the knowledge that you have and then apply it to the specific situation that they have. So creating that curriculum is super important because it helps you to identify the frequency of your meetings. How well are you going to communicate with them? Are you going to communicate with them via text? What does success look like in the client's role? What does success look like for you? What are the deadlines you will hold yourself accountable for? What are the types of things that you will be offering to your clients to make the meetings and the types of things that you do helpful? So I create a curriculum specifically designed to reach the specific goals of my clients on their customer journey. And then finally, once they get to the payments will be done either before you meet, which I highly recommend, or at the time after the discovery session. So thinking about that payment, you need to make sure that you have your business bank account already set up, and you also have a way to make sure that it is going to be, if it's recurring, that it's going to charge again at the same time, and that's properly communicated to the client and they acknowledge that in their contract. So this is hopefully something that I hope you find helpful. I'm going to leave a list of all the tools and helpful tips that you need so that you can understand how to apply it to your business and find less time trying to scramble to get things together and create a clear, organized picture of what your business is and how you can accomplish your goals faster. Thanks so much, guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. There's going to be a little image, I don't know where it is, right here, I think, where you will be able to click on my bio to subscribe. Don't forget to do that because I do share my videos on a weekly basis on Thursday evenings and Friday mornings. So don't forget to share it with your friends, like and comment. I would love for you to hear me. And of course, check out my podcast, Earn, Save, Thrive, where I share all of these tips and tricks about entrepreneurship, earning more money, saving more, and leading your designed life. Check out my Facebook group for more helpful tips and trainings that will help you reach your goals faster.